The basic Romanovsky Roulette strategy, which allows for an 86% win rate, doesn't have a way to recover losses. However, there's a variation that aims to fix this issue, providing a method to try and recover losses. It's called the Octupled Romanovsky, which can boost the winning odds from 86% to over 98%. How does it work? And does it actually work? Well, let's find out together. Welcome to Ninja Gamblers, the best place to learn how to beat casinos. Here, you can find the latest tips and strategies for roulette, blackjack, poker, slots, and much more. If you want to stay ahead of the game and maximize your chances of making big wins at the casino, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell. In the description of this video, you'll find links to our Instagram page and our Telegram channel. There, we share exclusive content that never makes it to YouTube. You'll also find a list of safe, licensed casinos we recommend in each country, along with a comparison of the free money bonuses they offer. Alright folks, in a previous video, we looked at the basic Romanovsky Roulette strategy, a system based on a bet that covers about 86% of the table. This gives it a high chance of winning on the first try, but if you lose, there's no built-in way to recover those losses, except by continuing and hoping to win them back in subsequent rounds. Well, as I mentioned, there are several variations that aim to recover those losses immediately after they happen, and as promised, in this video, we'll look at the first variation, the Octupled Romanovsky. Does it really work? Are there any risks? Let's see it in action and find out what those risks are. When I recorded this game, I was playing at an Italian casino, so you might notice the game graphics are in Italian, but don't worry, the gameplay is the same whether you're playing in English with dollars, euros, pounds, or any other currency. Just make sure to play at a safe casino to avoid scams. Any casino from the list linked to the description is a solid choice. What's this list about? If you're new here, let me explain. The internet is full of unlicensed online casinos that can be illegal, fraudulent, and rigged against you. They can disappear without a trace, leaving you with no way to get your money back. To help you avoid these risks, we've put together a list of verified, licensed, and fair casinos for many countries around the world. You can find this list in the video description and the first pinned comment. These casinos are safe, and many offer welcome bonuses like free cash or spins for new members. We update this list weekly to ensure you have the best options. For viewers in the USA, online casino legality varies by state. Some states only allow social casinos. Check the link in the description to find the best legal casinos for your state, or the top social casinos if traditional online casinos aren't permitted. Alright, let's dive in. Here we are folks. I'm at one of the safe casinos for the country I'm currently in. Remember to check out the casinos that are safe and not rigged from the list in the description. If you haven't watched the video where I explain the basic Romanovsky Roulette strategy, I recommend checking it out. I'll link it here in the top right corner. But anyway, here's a quick summary. You choose a base unit, in my case €1. Since we'll be doing octuplications, it's important to start low with this strategy, because we'll be making some hefty multiplications, as you'll see shortly. So, you place 4 bets together, 3 times the base unit on 2 of the 3 dozens, and on the 3rd dozen that isn't covered, you place 1 base unit on 2 corner bets, diagonally opposite each other, so they don't share any numbers. This way, we can create 6 variations, and in all 6, each winning spin gives you 1 base unit. If you lose the entire 8-unit bet. All variations have about an 86% chance of winning. Let's give it a try. 1. Most of the time, on average, you win on the first spin. You can then either repeat the same bet or occasionally alternate the dozens and the corner bets. The important thing is to have 2 corner bets in the uncovered dozen and the other 2 dozens covered with this 3 times bet. Okay, we lost. Now comes the interesting part, because while with the basic Romanovsky method you wouldn't do anything and just keep going, hoping to recover the loss with future wins, here we want to stress the system and try to recover the money lost in the next spin. How do we do that? We octuple, or rather double 3 times in a row. So in this case, I used the double button 3 times in a row, like this, and we won. In this way, if you win, you recover the previously lost bet in one go, returning to your original balance. Remember, we're not tripling, but doubling 3 times in a row, so in practice, we're octupling the bet. If there's no double button on the roulette, you can simply bet 8 units on the corner bets and 24 units on the dozens. This means that if you lose on the first spin with an 8-unit bet, you need to counter with a 64-unit bet. So, obviously, it starts to become quite a sum. And if you lose again, well, you need to octuple again, bringing the total to a whopping €512, folks. I did say this method is quite aggressive. So, we're talking about extremely heavy exponential multiplications and pretty ridiculous figures. True, each spin has an 86% chance of winning, so losing twice in a row drops the loss probability to 1.82%, with a winning chance of over 98%. But this clearly means that it can happen, and when it does, it hits hard. Therefore, it's crucial to set a solid stop loss. Personally, I don't go beyond the first octupling. If I lose in the first 14% chance, and then again in the second, that's how it goes, and I stop there. I'm definitely not putting down €512 to recoup an €8 bet. This is why starting with a low base bet is so important, otherwise octupling hurts right away. Alright, let's continue. We'll change the betting variation. 1. Great, so we'll stick with the same bet for a bit. Most of the time, you win. Okay, let's switch up the bet every 3 to 4 spins. 1. Great, excellent. Okay, time to change the bet again. Good, keep it up. Let's change the bet once more. Okay, lost again. So what do? We repeat the bet and double 3 times in a row, octupling everything. So 8 on the corner bets and 24 on the dozens. Spin. And 1. 1 win is enough to get back to the previous balance. Of course, losing a second time is rare, but not impossible. Once we win, we return to the base bet. Ha! Lost again. Okay, let's octuple again. Here we go. 1. Great, we're back to our previous balance. Let's keep going. Actually, let's try another variation. Oh gosh, lost again! So, we go back to the octupling. I press the double button. 1. Okay, let's bet like this now. And we're back to winning. Uh-oh, another loss. Alright, let's octuple. One. Good, back to the base bet. One. Excellent. Let's switch the bet. Ah, 0. We lost, so we octuple. One. Great, back to the base bet. Good. 1. 1 again. This is going well. Okay, I'll keep playing for a bit longer and see if I can reach €300. I'll speed up the video. See you soon. Here we are, folks. In about 12 minutes, I managed to reach €300, about $330, which is a significant improvement compared to the last time I played with the basic Romanovsky method. Despite having a base bet of 5 instead of 1, I reached a similar win in a similar amount of time. This is because with the basic Romanovsky, you waste time recovering losses, while here it's more of an all or nothing approach, octupling and hoping for the best. So, the pros of the octupled version are that you recover the recent loss in one go, making it a much faster and aggressive method, with higher potential profits in the short term. However, it comes at a price, because you risk much more. Octupling means if you lose twice in a row, which is rare but can happen about 2% of the time in the long run, you're down 72 units. And as I said, if you keep octupling, you quickly reach ridiculous numbers, which I strongly advise against. Sure, if you keep octupling, theoretically, you'll win eventually, but you need to keep octupling, and finding a roulette that allows you to do that and have unlimited money. So, best to have a clear stop loss. So, is the Romanovsky method valid? Well, in the short term, it can be very effective. In the long term, it's risky, and it's always important to have a stop loss that you considered already as lost, and if you win, then great. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. I try to respond to everyone. I remind you that in the link in the description, you can find a list of safe and certified online casinos in your country and in each US state. I recommend using certified casinos if you want peace of mind and to avoid scams, rigged games, or even playing in illegal casinos in your country and having trouble with the law. If you enjoyed this video, please like it, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. See you soon, ninjas.